The water in the pond was actually boiling. While I was puzzled by this, several cracks appeared on the road, extending all the way to the traffic officer's feet. The next second, a deep pit appeared out of nowhere, and the officer fell straight down. But the pit didn't stop there. It began expanding outward continuously. People fled in terror. I quickly hit the gas and started reversing, but there were too many cars stuck on the road. We couldn't get away. I decided to get out of the car with my daughter and escape on foot. But during our flight, my son was accidentally knocked down by fleeing people. I told my daughter to go ahead while I went back to save my son. But after just 2 steps, I witnessed my son being swallowed by the pit. Having lost my son, I stood there in grief. But the pit continued expanding. By the time I came to my senses, it had reached right in front of me. I wanted to escape, but it was too late. Just as I was about to fall into the pit, a hand grabbed me. My daughter had turned back, but she was too small and couldn't pull me up. Seeing the pit still expanding, I knew the longer we stayed, the more danger my daughter would be in. I didn't want to be a burden to her. After a heartbreaking farewell, I pulled away from my daughter's hand and willingly fell into the pit. I kept falling. At the bottom of the pit, a green light appeared. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in a primitive world. That green light had mysteriously appeared in the sky above, but I had no time to think about it. Finding my son was the priority. I tried calling him, but there was no signal here. Then, a thick smoke from the forest caught my attention. When I reached the location, I found a large number of people who had fallen into the pit gathered in this clearing. My son was among them. We were all overjoyed, celebrating that we had both survived. Just then, a wolf emerged from the woods. But unlike ordinary wolves, this one was 3 times larger than normal. The wolf charged toward us. We ran frantically. As more and more wolves invaded the clearing, the survivors began scattering to hide. Some tried to fight back, but they were no match and became the wolves' lunch. In the chaos, my son was also knocked down by a wolf. In desperation, I picked up stones and hurled them at the wolf, but this only enraged the beast before me.